Hello, Apps here from Dimp Digital, and welcome to this rather brief channel update. It's been a long time since we put anything on this channel, and I just wanted to explain where we've been, what we've been doing, what's happening in the future, that sort of thing. We've been very busy. We've been doing a weekly audio podcast, in fact, too. We've been doing a pro wrestling podcast, the DDT Wrestlecast, which was going out every Friday. And then we relaunched Idle Game Chat, one of our podcasts that we did here at Dimp Digital every week. That goes every Monday. And to be honest, the YouTube channel's taken a bit of a back seat. The last sort of few things we've been doing is that Chappers has been jumping on. He was doing some iRacing streams. We might carry on and do that, maybe with some F1. Not quite sure what we're planning to quite do there, but the long and short of it is that the channel will be a bit sparse going forward. I'm going to use it as kind of like the Dimp Digital headquarters and put vlogs like this on here, other bits and pieces that don't fit into our podcasting streams, and maybe experiment a little bit. I mean, at the moment you'll notice that the channel's called Dimp Entertainment. I don't know whether that's going to stay. I kind of want to put it back to Dimp Digital, but because I've updated the channel name one too many times in the last, I think it's 12 months, Google won't let you do that. So if I'm going to do a name change, it's going to have to be a few months down the line. But really, this video is to direct you towards our video game podcast, Idle Game Chat. It's got its own YouTube channel. So if you search for Idle Game Chat, you'll be able to subscribe to that. And it's available on your favourite podcast app. So if you're using Apple Podcasts, Google, Podcast Addict, Player FM, whatever it is, it's there. So you can search for Idle Game Chat. You will get an episode every Monday, and that'll be completely free. There's obviously no paywalls here at Dimp Digital for our sort of standard content. And the other exciting thing around the Idle Game Chat thing is that we've actually got a Patreon running as well. So if you want to support us or that particular podcast, you can go to patreon.com/Idle Game Chat, and you can chuck us a few dollars a month, help keep things running. And there are some timed exclusives that you can get from that. So one of the big ones has been our Last of Us Part 2 spoiler cast, which was over 2.5 hours long. That's up and has been up for patrons for a little while now, and will be coming to the main feed as part of like a bonus episode outside of our usual Monday schedule. So yeah, lots of things going on. The DDT Wrestlecast, that's going on hiatus because trying to do one podcast a week is hard enough. Try to do two is very hard. So that has just kind of fallen by the wayside. It was more of an experiment. It just cost time to set up. There was no financial penalty for doing this because our new hosts, who I do actually want to do a video on. I want to do a video on our podcast hosts here on the Dimp channel because I think it would fit nicely in there. But Captivate we use. There's no penalty or increased cost for setting up more than one podcast. So that's why the DT Wrestlecast was set up. Gave it a go. Hasn't quite worked out. Will it come back? If I win the lottery, it might. If I don't, I'll be working and then doing Idle Game Chat and then the odd sort of Dimp video as well. But yeah, so that's what we've been doing. I mean, I've noticed people are still watching. They're still commenting on the videos, like years old videos that are... I look back now and I'm frankly embarrassed by the quality of them, but they're still ticking up views. So if you've stumbled across the channel again, if you still keep refreshing when they're doing new stuff, there won't be that much new stuff here, and it certainly won't be video game dedicated. It could be a number of things. It's just going to be like a little headquarters for Dimp, because the whole point of having Dimp was that it wouldn't just be gaming. And now we've got a gaming podcast up that really kind of satisfies that side of things. Anything you want to do outside of that, whether it's streaming, whether it's unboxings, whether it's talking about things like our podcast host, that'll come here. Whether it'll be called Dimp Entertainment, Dimp Digital, Dimp, I don't know. But you've got the URL, so you can, or you subscribed, and you won't even know something has changed. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. I encourage you to find Idle Game Chat, and then if you really want to, help us out, patreon.com/Idle Game Chat is the way to do that. and you can do that also. Twitch is a kind of another arm that, again, I was enjoying doing the weekly Twitch streams, I'm not going to lie, but they have ceased. So will they get up and running again? Maybe. Not going to guarantee, can't guarantee, won't guarantee that they'll ever come back. But again, if you do want to support us, you can find our Twitch channel, which again I think is Dimp Live now. Again, I fucked around the names on that as well. And if you've got an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to our channel and we'll get a couple of bucks a month through that. So that's our two sort of financial input streams. Still running at a heavy loss. So what do you do? What can you do? But yeah, thank you guys that are still ticking along and checking the channel. We'll try and do more stuff like this, like video stuff, because it's quite easy to do. You know, I've just got to prepare for it and have something interesting to say and talk about. So who knows? And you might see a few more rebrands of the channel going forward. But week to week, Idle Game Chat is the place to find us. So pop that into your app now, your podcast app, or pop it on your YouTube app or on your web browser. Hit subscribe there, and you're going to get treated to some great gaming content. But nothing more for me to say here apart from thanks for your time and ta-da.